What's up, everyone? Gaz here, and Season of the Worthy has brought about a little bit of salt since it released. And let me just start the video by first apologizing that it's been like a year since I've posted anything. The last video I posted was playing through console, talking about the Norwing Hunger. Wow, it's been a while. Since then, we have upgraded. We're now moving on PC, running the Elgato 4K. Yep. And then we're just, playing them crispy extra frames and playing Destiny how it should be on PC. But anyway, shut up. We're here for Hardlight because Hardlight has had a buff and everyone's upset about it. And I want to talk about it because it's funny. But last season, if you hadn't noticed, I mean, everyone spoke about it, but I didn't see many people using it. Hardlight had a tweak. It didn't have a buff. It had a tweak. And the tweak was they removed the screen shake from firing it because it used to be... Jeez, it was horrible. You couldn't use it because, I don't know, it looked like using an earthquake. So they removed the screen shake and it became a lot more manageable. Yes, it wasn't dealing 26 per crit, but it was good. And it was... Actually, it was really good. It was still melting people, but not everyone was running it because, oh no, we hadn't had all this talk about the buffs. And it hadn't been buffed. So everyone was still running spare ration, mind benders, even though spare rations, mind benders, or now, because of Dire Promise coming back, everyone's using Dire Promise. Those are still running rampant. But everyone's upset about Hardlight. I'm not seeing many people upset about Shoros, and I've seen a lot more Shoros in PvP, and that thing melts when you're using it on spin up. It's like a blender of guardians just running through and getting ground up. So why is Hardlight the issue? Why is everyone so upset with Hardlight? Now, is it because you can see the Hardlight shots because they fire the tracers and you're just seeing purple bouncing around? Although you can change the element and so you could have blue and or yellow firing around. But Hardlight is upsetting people because there is no, I repeat, no damage drop-off on Hardlight. So you can map people with Hardlight and still be hitting 26 per crit. And bear in mind, it is a 600 round auto rifle. So it's going to be pretty damn quick. I believe the time to kill is 0.8. I mean, does that not sound like a very familiar number? Like most weapons have become about 0.8 seconds to kill, especially like things like free tapping with a spare rations. Just gonna throw that out there into the ether. And Hardlight isn't really that hard to get around. I mean, let's be perfectly honest. But another thing that Hardlight is getting, a bit of shade for, not just because of the 0 damage drop off, the ricochet rounds. People say you can't hide from the ricochet rounds. Now, you can hide from the ricochet rounds because it is quite difficult to be getting someone with the ricochet rounds because they're not quite pin perfect where you think they're going to go because it depends on the surface that you're shooting them at. But it does deal about double the damage if you get hit by a ricochet round. So that's why people were upset and saying you can't hide from Hardlight. It's OP. Bear in mind, this was all like 3 days after the release of Season of the Worthy. So yes, everyone was like, oh, Hardlight's been buffed. Let's use it. Our auto rifles are the meta. We're going to use it. And it's 3 days. 3 days till people complained. I mean, you can't win because regardless of the season, regardless of the sandbox, there's always going to be a meta. It's how games work. There's always a meta. Not everything is going to be a level playing field. Hence why you search for god rolls on different things. Like I'm mainly a hand cannon guy, so I always search for god rolls for hand cannons. Now, because of the range change, god rolls have sort of changed what you're looking for. So you're looking for like stability and things like that. And little bumps into damage. So there's always a meta, and it's always changing when the sandbox changes. And then there's always the complaints, non-stop whinging and complaining about whatever the meta is. Now, I don't like shotgunning. I've done a little bit of it. I'm not a big shotgun guy. I think in the footage, I've got some shotgunning, maybe. Depends because I'm trash with a shotgun. I'd rather use a sidearm or an SMG, but that's me. and I was using Hardlight, I did feel bad using it for the footage because, you know, it upsets people. But I was getting melted by Shoro's regime. Yes, you've got the range on it, but up close, Shoro's was probably going to annihilate you. And then when you look at the stats for Trials, which was just this weekend, yeah. So it was Hardlight and Revoker #1. I mean, Revoker isn't the best sniper. Let's get this straight. It's not the best sniper. It's a good sniper. And if you miss a round, you will get one back. It's not the best sniper, but obviously it's a kinetic sniper. So if you're running Hardlight, you need to use a kinetic sniper. And you might as well run Revoker and get that round back. And it's not a bad sniper. I don't mind Revoker. But if someone's using something like Dire Promise, because obviously that's made a return, they're going to be running probably Dire Promise and Beloved, because Beloved is nutty. And I don't think many people got god rolls for like Trophy Hunter. I know I didn't. I tried. Oh, Lord, I tried. I tried so hard to get a god roll for the Trophy Hunter, but I couldn't. So I may run Revoker now and again. I haven't really sniped, to be fair. Anyway, I'm well off topic. Hardlight. It's a thing. And I'm not even mad about it. Do you know why? Because we've had it in the game for so freaking long, since D1, and it's never had a time to shine. And now it's finally got a time to shine, and people are upset about it. They're so salty. All you see, especially Reddit, is, Hardlight needs a nerf. I'm sick of Hardlight. We'll use something that can counter it, or use it yourself. Like, oh, it's bandwagoning if you use Hardlight or use the meta. Okay, so people are going to use the meta in, especially like Trials, because it's the most competitive PvP mode. But you don't want them to use the better weapons and distinctly put a disadvantage on themselves by using trash weapons. Is that so you can feel better and then you can kill them? So you think you're a better player? Or why don't you just run whatever the meta is, get used to it, enjoy it, because it's just the game, and, you know, you should just enjoy it and compete with them with the same weapons. And then if you're using the same stuff, then it's going to come down to skill, isn't it? Is it not? Is it not? Getting outplayed. If you're using the same weapons and you get killed, did he not outplay you? I mean, yes, you might get team shot. I've noticed a lot of team shotting lately. Really upset about that. I hate team shotting. You can't run off like fucking Johnny Rambo no more. Oh, I've sworn. Demonetized. Oh, I can't be monetized anyway. Yeah, it sucks. But just run the meta if you're that upset about it, but people using it. Or don't run it, because you can still use like Dire Promise and a sniper and still kill people. Yes, there's the Hardlight gives some horrendous flinch that people want toned back a little bit. But it's not that bad. Let's be perfectly honest. It's not that bad. And it doesn't need a nerf. I mean, they could tweak it, you know, put a bit of damage drop off on it, whatever. And maybe people will be good with it. I mean, Shoro's is still going to melt you up close, but there's not really that many complaints about Shoro's. I don't know why, but I'm sure if Hardlight gets adjusted, Shoro's will take over, and then people will be upset about that. So we'll just have to wait it out, see what happens. But anyway, I apologize. This video is very ranty and weird because it's been a year since I've done one, and whatever, excuses, shut up. But if you did like the video, leave a like down below, because it does really help with the algorithm. Yeah, because I've got to learn algorithm again. Subscribe if you haven't, because videos and Destiny stuff, and you can hear me talking nonsense. But anyway, enjoy your day, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye bye.